Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Inno Roof Rack system with the longer 51-inch crossbars right here on our 2019 Ford Fiesta. So we have the Ford Fiesta sedan version, and if you want to carry around some fun accessories or create a little bit more cargo space, that way you can carry, let's say, your kayaks or your roof boxes or your roof baskets, what you first need is a roof rack system. So this is going to be the Inno Aero bar system. This is the through feet style, meaning there's going to be a little bit of overhang. So there's another version which has the 48-inch long crossbars. This is the 51-inch long, so it only adds like an inch and a half of overhang on the side. So here in the front we have about an inch of overhang. Here in the back we have about 2 inches. So that's actually not that much, but it could make a difference depending on how tall you are. For sedans like this, when you want to get into your vehicle, you want to make sure there's not too much overhang that you're hitting your head, especially when putting things away like car seats. Well, this has a custom fit kit. That means it's designed specifically for your car to fit around the door as well as the top of the roof. The downside to that is you're limited to an exact spot for where you can put your roof rack. So here, center to center, it's going to be 27 inches of crossbar spread. Some accessories, especially roof boxes, require a specific crossbar spread. Hopefully this measurement helps you figure out if it will work with yours. There's also 2 roof measurements that you might be interested in. One is the distance from the top of the roof to the bottom of the crossbar. That sits at 2 and almost 3/4 inches. Well, that's going to be the space you have for accessories like clamps that go around the bar. If you have U-bolts with wing nuts, those can be really annoying. You want enough clearance there to tighten it down. This is on the lower but still okay side. So this also has aero bars, which means it's less noisy and less wind drag compared to those traditional round or square crossbars. Now for weight capacity, you're more limited by your actual vehicle than the system. So you have 120-pound weight capacity as recommended by Inno. So usually with the system on other cars, it's like 165. You have slightly less because of your Ford Fiesta. But keep that in mind. Add up the weight of your accessory. If it's a cargo basket, add up the weight of your cargo and make sure that does not exceed your capacity. I actually have this system on my own car, mainly because I really like that end cap design. Now that end cap pops out to give you access to the T-track system. So here you just push down on that rubber seal and then you can slide your T-track mounted accessories through and then tighten it down. So there's no cutting involved with this crossbar system, plus it looks pretty sleek. This also has an included lock, which, believe me, not every roof rack system, even the premium ones, have. Sometimes the other brands, they require you to buy locks separately. This one has everything included. All 4 of those end caps are keyed alike, meaning you just need to use one key to access all 4. This keeps your roof rack secure, but it doesn't keep your T-track mounted accessories secure, so you may want to look into that, make sure accessories have locks too. Everything's going to be included with this kit. You're going to get the tools, you're going to get the keys. Just grab your tape measure and you're ready to go. Let's take a look at that process. Well, the install process might be a little tricky once you first look at it, but it really is simple as long as you know the steps, and that's what this video is for. I'm going to guide you through the process with figuring out why do the pads have different numbers, why do the hooks have different numbers, which goes first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install the towers. But first you need to pop the end cap off of those towers. So pull that off and then slide this entire tray out to the end. And that way you can get your little plate and fit it in through the bottom. So line it up like that and push it back through. So see where those holes are in that plate? You're gonna fit your tower over those holes and just tighten it down just a little to get it threaded on there. Once it's threaded, you're gonna press it by that clamp and pull out. Now you're gonna get the pads. So there's gonna be 411 and 402. Now for the back, that's gonna be 402, the front's gonna be 411. So just make sure you figure out which one's which and then pop it onto your tower. Next, you're gonna measure on your car for the distance where your crossbar is gonna sit, and then you're gonna have a little sticker that you can use if you wanna save your spot. Now, there is also gonna be a measurement for how far apart you need to put your towers. So line up your tower with that measurement. In our case here, it's 20.5 from our center point. And then you're also gonna have a measurement for how far apart the towers are from each other. That's there to just double check. Once you've gotten your measurements, then just tighten down the towers. Since you have those rubber pads on the bottom, you can then just gently place this onto your roof and then line it back up with that spot you marked earlier. Get your hook, put it over that tower and over your door sill, and then lightly thread the bolt and the washer on top of them. So I only slightly thread that bolt first because you want to evenly tighten down both sides. Your Inno tool is actually going to have a torque setting, so keep turning until you hear it click. In fact, do it twice like a gas cap. Your final step is to put the end caps on and lock it. Once you've done that for all 4 end caps, then that's it for the install. You're ready to load up your roof rack and go. And that right there was a look at our Inno Roof Rack system with the 51-inch long crossbars and the through feet for naked roofs, as well as a custom fit kit for your 2019 Ford Fiesta.